My kids just said something so important that is a relationship skill that we all need to learn. So I'm packing up the car and I'm going to tell you the story. When you're in a relationship with another person, there are always two perspectives, two experiences. And oftentimes where people get stuck is they do this, who is right and who is wrong. It sounds like I want to win the match rather than being able to see that two things can be true. In therapy, I'm often talking about the self-other perspective. What is your experience? And then what's your partner's experience? By the way, I'm a master packer and I love playing Tetris when it comes to packing up the car. So I overheard my children say, I wonder what her experience is and maybe what she's feeling, which is such an important skill because when we learn to see outside of ourselves, that's when we learn to build a relationship. A relationship doesn't ask us to go and play in your sandbox and to only do it your way. A relationship says, how do we co-create? How do we do this together so that we can both feel connected, heard, seen, safe, and secure? Packed all the Lego for this adventure. I think where people get confused when it comes to our relationships is that we believe that it's this all or nothing perspective, that if I'm considering someone else's perspective, then I'm self-abandoning myself. Or if I'm looking at things from a different perspective, then maybe I'm actually betraying what it is that I want and need. But relationships are quite different because what's more important in relationships is the ability to be able to say, I see your experience. It isn't my experience, but our relationship is really important. It's a value of mine. So then we're going to come together and find a way to make this work for both of us. Our understanding of relationships starts from the time we are born. We repeat what we see happen in front of us. We repeat what people do to us. And so one of the most powerful skills that we can help our children learn is how to take perspective, is how to rotate the room and to consider things from different perspectives, not in the way to downplay their experience or their emotions, but to consider all of the possibilities. Because here's the thing, we are born egocentric. Teens are not ready to do the self-other perspective. These are the skills that we start to teach our children so then we can go on to have healthy, connected relationships.